Good evening, class. My name is Kiel Kellems. This will be a speech covering a media analysis based on the representations of women in media, in this case television. The TV show I've chosen to speak on is Chicago Med. Some of you might know it, some of you might not. It is a American medical drama that shows women and men in different roles, from medical student to nurse to chief of surgery to head hospital administrator. The characters that make up the main cast, they don't really show any bias or alienation of any particular gender or culture or race or ethnic background, things of that nature, as they show a pretty diverse mix of women and men from all different backgrounds. In addition to that, they show women and men in all different age ranges, from early 20s on up to later 50s and on. And body types, I've noticed, are generally, because they are in the healthcare industry, I suppose, they do seem more slender and more physically fit. There are a few characters, men and women, that are a little bit on the overweight scale. But generally, the whole cast of main characters tends to be pretty fit. There are multiple roles that the women play. There are a handful of them that have been portrayed as mothers. Nearly every character on the show has been involved in one relationship storyline or another at one point. So I think there is definite multiple role play going on for these characters. As far as education is concerned, women and men alike seem to vary based on their position within the hospital staff. As far as how educated they are, there are medical students that have obviously been through medical school or are going through medical school, and then you have your first year residents, second year residents, third year residents, and on up all the way to chief of surgery, things like that. As well as the nurses, they have different levels of nursing education, with one of them being a charge nurse that has multiple years of experience. The commercials within the show, the products being advertised, there really isn't any kind of correlation there. The women in the show all have these professional caretaker roles within their respective profession, but the commercials show women in these traditional gender roles within the home, cooking, cleaning, things of that nature. So the commercials definitely might tend to lean towards a stereotype, but I don't really see the show doing that. I think that the past years of women's history and feminism coming on up for the past few decades have really helped change the perception and the way that women can be portrayed in television and mass media like that. So I really appreciate everybody listening to this, and I hope that you can draw some of the same conclusions that I have.